Formula One heads to Silverstone for the iconic British Grand Prix for the 9th race of the season. Will be the first time since 2021 it's hosted a sprint. Mercedes' George Russell held off Max Verstappen for the Austrian Grand Prix win, his first victory since the season opener in Melbourne. The Brit is now 40 points adrift to his teammate and title leader Kimi Antonelli heading into his home race. Verstappen started fifth in Austria and finished second in the upgraded Red Bull, which he described after the first time I could actually fight for a win. Anthony was close to the Dutchman in the final lap, but you joined the party a bit too late. So here's everything you need to know for this weekend. And of course it is a sprint weekend, so we've got practice 1 getting underway at 12:30 with sprint qualifying at 4:30 times in the UK, and then sprint at midday, qualifying at 4 with the Grand Prix itself getting underway at 3. Of course, on Sky Sports F1, and as it's a free-to-air race, it will be live on Channel 4, and in the US it will be on Apple TV. But the Silverstone circuit, of course, it used to be an airfield and hosted the first race when F1 began in 1950. It's a circuit that's remained the drivers' favourites and will remain on the calendar to at least 2034. Lando Norris once named it the best high-speed track in the world. Throw classic British weather into the mix and it provides a thrilling race with classic battles taking place over the years. It's a high-speed circuit with some iconic corners including Maggots and Beckett's in the ultimate test of F1 cars aero, and it was a circuit that provides some great overtaking opportunities. Of course, it has been a very happy hunting ground for Lewis Hamilton over the years. For the weather this weekend, it's forecast to have sunny with a breeze with Friday through to Sunday. There's currently no chance of rain and highs of 27 degrees on Sunday. So yeah, quite a hot British day. As Verstappen put his Red Bull on pole last year, beating McLaren's Oscar Piastri by just over a tenth. Piastri's McLaren's teammate Norris was in third. The race itself was dramatic. Affected by the rain. Piastri was leading the way, but was handed a 10-second penalty after driving erratically before the safety car restart. This benefited Norris, who passed him while he was serving his penalty on his final pit stop and went on to get his home win. He said it was everything he dreamed of. Piastri finished in second, while Nico Hülkenberg crossed the line in the Sauber, at the time making his first podium of his 239 race career, with Hamilton 4th, Verstappen 5th, rounding out the top 5. But for this year, Mercedes were the dominant force in Austria, but heads turned with Red Bull's big aero upgrade. It's not been very competitive so far this season, but Verstappen was very much in the mix. The track is high speed with fast flowing corners, which could also suit Silver Arrows. Verstappen has also said that it was limited battery around Silverstone when he practiced on the Red Bull simulator. Let's of course not forget Lewis Hamilton, who took his first victory for Ferrari in Spain, and he's won 9 times here, so his record definitely is not to be sniffed at. On Friday at Silverstone, it was sprint qualifying, obviously sprint race this weekend, and it was Lewis Hamilton who actually came out on top, and it was a dominant day for him. He topped all 4 sessions during Q1, Q2 practice, etc. So yeah, great day for Lewis Hamilton, and can he continue? It's very, very close between him and Kimi Antonelli, who seems to have a bit of a gap to the rest. Bit of a surprise, Ferrari was so strong here, where maybe they were predicted to be weaker. But yeah, I think it's looking like it could be a very, very fun battle between those two drivers who seem a bit clear of the rest of the field currently. And before I go, my predictions for this weekend. On pole, I'm going to say it'll be George Russell. I think, in qualifying, that seems to be where he's at his strongest compared to Antonelli. And I'm going to back him to get the win. He normally goes quite well at Silverstone. Obviously, it's his home race. I think that will drive him on. I think Antonelli will win the sprint now, maybe get him at the start or something. In second place, I'm going to say Lewis Hamilton. I think, it's Hamilton at Silverstone, isn't it? I think this track should suit Ferrari a bit better, so I definitely expect him to be fighting up there. And then in third place, I've gone for Antonelli. Like I said, Mercedes seems to be quick everywhere, and Antonelli always seems to be in the mix. So no doubt it will be close between the front 3, if that is correct.
Okay guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily F1 news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.